Hey, Ruby. How's it going? Have you come to marvel at my Pokemon Home collection? I have not logged into Pokemon Home since the big cross-compatibility update. So you're going to see the mess of this. It's not actually a mess. I'm actually very proud of my Pokemon Home collection so far, but you're going to see a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's been a while to read the new terms and conditions. Japan, worldwide. Okay. End. Okay. I give Iris a hug every single day. Oh my god. Alrighty. It's weird seeing Scarlet now be available on this screen. Unconvincing? Listen, she's a little love monster, okay? She gets all the love daily, okay? She's a little baby. She's just a little baby. She's so small and cute, and she gets all the love every single day. Okay, I'll hug her right now, okay? Big hug for my little girl. You happy? Now she's going to chill here and want more hugs the entire time. Alright, let's bring up all the Paldea Pokemon. Scarlet and Violet. Okay, the new Pokemon. Alright. So first thing I want to do... Ruby, what do you want to see? Should I show you what I got so far, what I've done with my home so far, or should I bring in the new guys first? There's lots of stuff to do here. Oh, why does box feel like laggy? Flex first. Okay. So first, all these boxes here, every Pokemon in their National Dex order from the game they originated from, owned to me. So you look at this Bulbasaur. This Bulbasaur here belongs to Ken, and it has the Game Boy mark. Because it came from Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal on the Virtual Console. So no, don't do that. That's a lot of work. Oh, it is a lot of work, trust me. So this one came from the Kanto region in the good old days. So that means it came from Red, Blue, and Yellow on the original Virtual Console games. So I did that with every single one here. So if you look at all these, they all say Ken, and they all have the Game Boy mark. So I caught all of these, and they all belong to me, and they all have the Game Boy mark. Same thing with, like, basically every single Kanto and every single Johto I did this with. Where's the Dirge? My Dirge is right there. That's my level 100 Dirge right there. But yeah, so I have all the Kantos. Again, they're all owned to me. They all have the Game Boy mark. The only one that doesn't have the Game Boy mark yet is the Mew. Because this is the Mew you get from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I have not done the glitch yet. Because there's a glitch you can do in the Virtual Console games that you can get a Mew, but then you can't transfer that Mew up into home. But if I go back and do the glitch to like make it legal, I can get it all the way up into home. I just have not done that yet because that's going to be like a multi-hour thing. You named your Skeletor's Taco. All right, and then same thing here with all the Johto Pokemon. They all belong to me. They all have the Game Boy mark because they all came from the original game. So these are all me, and they're all complete. All right, this is where it starts getting where I have not done the work yet. All right, so original Ruby and Sapphire Pokemon don't have a mark. And like this Trico here is from the Johto region. So that means I hatched this Trico in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, which is not good. Eventually I'm going to go back to original Ruby and Sapphire for Game Boy Advance. And I need to get all these guys fresh from the Hoenn region. So like right now this Trico doesn't count. This Grovyle doesn't count. This Sceptile counts though. Hoenn region Sceptile. This Torchic counts. Combuskin counts. This Blaziken does not count. What's this all for? This is my living dex. This is my pure living dex. I want Pokemon the Pokemon from the original game with the right marks, all owned to me. And you can tell these are old too because they say Kenny instead of Ken. Because back when I was younger, I named my trainer Kenny, and when I got older, I switched it to Ken. It's like this Sceptile here has the Pentagon mark. That's no good. So I have a lot of work to do with Gen 3. I think Gen 4, though, I'm pretty done on. Gen 4 is all over the place because I have, like, some Legends Arceus stuff here. I have some I have tons. Like, Gen 4 gets messy. But then Gen 5, I think I perfected Gen 5. Because Gen 5, again, will have no marks. Here we go. No marks, and they can only appear in Unova, so... Unova, yep. So I think Gen 5 onward, I'm, like, perfect. Can you just use Alpha Sapphire or Mega Ruby? I could if I wanted to be lazy. I definitely could. But, like, I want to be authentic. Because Gen 3 Pokemon have no marks. Where if you catch it in Ruby and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, they have this Pentagon mark, which I don't want. So I need to fix that. But yeah, I think Gen 5 and onward, everything's perfect. I think Gen 3 and 4 are my two messy gens. What were you expecting of White Cocoa? More ghosty than we got it. I was expecting more of like a Devourer of Souls. Like we saw those fan arts early on, Ruby, of like a cool ghost crocodile. I was expecting more ghosty than what we got. But yeah, all my Gen 5 stuff is perfect. Because I went hard on Gen 5 a couple months ago to get this all perfect. I'm lucky because Gen 5 is also when I started calling myself Ken. So these are all Ken certified. And they all say Ken and they all have no mark. Which is exactly what you want from Gen 5. Because after Gen 5, Gen 6 is the first gen with marks. So we'll show those in a minute. Yeah, the ghost is barely there and the spirit on its nose. I wanted more ghosty stuff. But yeah, my Gen 5 is perfect. Again, it's my Gen 3 and 4 that are messy. Oh, so here's something interesting. The only Keldeo you could get in Gen 5 doesn't have you as the original trainer. It has WIN 2013 as the trainer. Same thing with the Meloetta. SPR 2013, but these are the legit Gen 5 Pokemon, so same thing with the Genesect. It belongs to Plasma, because these are the ones from the downloadable mystery gifts. Oh, Brian, you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. You think this is a lot of time and effort. But yeah, here we go with Gen 6. They all have the Pentagon mark. They all belong to me. Again, I went through this like meticulously over and over again, making it perfect. Again, same thing here. Diancie, only available October 2014. Hoopa, only available through Alexander. But anything that I can be the original trainer of from that gen, I am the original trainer from that gen. But these ones, you can't have it. I think Volcanion too, yeah. Volcanion belongs to Helen. But that is the original Volcanion. All right, Gen 7, the little cross mark. Again, all owned to me. All these lovely, I replay Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon to get all these. The Marshadow, again, can't be the original trainer of. Me. And the Zeraora, you can't be the trainer of. The Miltank, the Melmetal, got in Pokemon Go. That's why they have the Go symbol. And then transferred to Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu through the direct transfer. And then caught by me again in the game. So it says Ken instead of Kind 01. Ken, you didn't answer my question. I'm gonna explode in Minecraft. Ken, keeping the dirges on the same, what typing would you theoretically have given instead of Ghost? Oh, if, Fire Psychic, probably. Not Firefighting, not Fire Steel. Probably Fire Psychic. Yeah. Maybe Fire Fairy, but probably not. Yeah, but those are the two Go Pokemon. Had to collect all 400 candy to get the Melmetal. I did it all. Alright, moving on to Gen 8. We got the Grookies. This is the weird championship logo. But again, I caught all of these in Sword and Shield. I am the original trainer. I think some of these say Kendra instead of Ken. Because this is the gen I started getting into the habit of naming my female trainer Kendra. But I think these are all Ken, actually. These are all fine. I am missing 2 Pokemon here. They're on my list. I just have not moved them from... I left everything in Sword and Shield. Yeah, I haven't moved over my Sword and Shield stuff yet. So there's 2 blank spots there. You want to see the Appleton? Look at that good boy. Yeah, and like here's one Urshifu. I need to go back and get the Cubfu. These are all... I have these. I just don't have them in home yet. I have to go back and replay because this is a Zamazenta I got from someone over Wonder Trade. And I'm like, okay. So I got to move in my real Zamazenta eventually. Like there's some weird things going on here. I have the Dada Zarude somewhere. I think my Dada Zarude is in my Sword and Shield. Again, I did not move things from Sword and Shield because I was like, oh, once Scarlet and Violet comes out, I'll move everything from Sword and Shield. And then Scarlet and Violet came out, like, I'm gonna hold off because this is kind of doo-doo. But then we got the Calyrex. So yeah, the Calyrex belongs to Kendra, which is my female trainer from my Sword version. So my main version is always Ken, and now my second version is always Kendra. So I know where it came from. Then we got the Weirdeer, the Cleavor, Ursaluna, Basculegion, Sneasler, and I don't have the, whatchamacallit yet, moved over. The, not Eternatus. Is it Eternatus? No. What's the third, genie's name? Enamorus. My god. Alright. But now we're already here. Let's see, where did this leave off? 903. Sprigatito's 906. Oh, that's annoying. So Sprigatito's going to start right there. Alright, this is what we're going to do. We're going to move him over little by little. And then I have much more to show off too. Don't worry. I'm going to humble brag all over the place here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm moving all these into home because these are my, like, oh, these are like the original catches I got and whatnot. And eventually I'm going to go back and refill my Scarlet with the Pokemon I'm taking out now. So it's kind of counterintuitive, but meh. Where's Mousehold? There we go. I keep scrolling on the wrong page. We got the Dox Buns. Where's that small olive? Where's that small olive? There she is. All right. So if I'm right, this should be 9:30. 9:30. Love to see it. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay. After the small olive line, we got Squawkabilly 2.0. Where's my Squawkabilly? There's my Squawkabilly. I love that little dancing dinosaur emote. I need that. I need that, but Skeledirge. I'd make that an emote. All right, our salt buddies. Where's our Ceruledge line? There they are. It's the perfect amount of frames to convey like him like pivoting on his feet. I don't know, I love it. All right, the belly bolts. We need the Wattrels. Did they really put Dunsparce later in... Wait, what? What? No, they did not. 982. They did. They put Dunsparce way later. Interesting. I didn't know that. All right. Next up, we got Shroodle in Graphii. And we got the Tumbleweeds. And we have this motherfucker. And its evolution. We got Cloth. We got all three of these, actually. Let's move my mouse out of the way. I keep grabbing the wrong mouse. Oh, please tell me my mouse just died on me. Yo, the Apple Magic Mouse is the worst fucking thing ever. Granted, I have an old one, but still. Electric Hatsune Miiku's out. Are they just releasing one at a time, like to like kind of build up like hype? My Tinkaton line. Where's my Wiglet at? Where's my Wiglet? There we go. Gotta check real quick. 961, right? 961 from the Discord. Ooh, let me check. After I just put my mouse down. I assume Pokemon, right? Ooh! That's a derpy face on the Pokemon. Alright. After Wiglet, we got Bombardier. I hate that these are like identical sprites. You can see the heart. I hate the sprites are nearly identical. Why would you do this, Pokemon? Why would you do this to me? Any guesses for the other Pokemon types for Miku? Are they doing one for every type? Is that the gimmick? Because I feel like they're definitely promoting newer Pokemon with Miku for like DLC reasons. But like I would love to see like Mimikyu or Gengar for the Ghost type if they do Ghost. Those seem like no-brainers. Where's our Flamibro? This is where we start getting unhinged now. Alright, we got Veluza, we got the Donza, we got Tatsugiri. Oh, see, now they go backwards. Where's Annihilape? Now they start getting fucky with us. There's our Annihilape. Like, it can't be that clean. And where's our Farigiraf? Oh, if they're only doing musical... Wait, oh, wait, am I an idiot? Have they only done musical ones so far? 1 second. Because Primarini's musical... Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, right. They've only been musical so far. Crap. I need to, like, go through which Pokemon are musical then. Because I cannot remember off the top of my head who have a musical element. Like, Jigglypuff with the suit microphone, that's really more of a anime thing. There's my Farigiraf. And then the Dunsparce. And then we need King Gambit. There's King Gambit. Okay. Then after that we have Great Tusk and Screentail. Got Brute Bonnet. Honey, where's my Farigiraf? Why do you need to know? I am your wife. I am the greatest good you ever gonna get. Alright, Fluttermane, Slitherwing, Sandy Shocks, Iron Threads, and Iron Bundle. Yoink. All me. Then Iron Hands, we don't have right now because it's somewhere else in my box. But then we got Iron Jugulus. Moth, Thorns, Fridgebacks, Arctibacks, Baxcalibur. Gimmighoul, Goldango. I think it's Golden Go, but I've heard people say Goldango. Wo-Chien, Chien-Po, Ting-Lu. We got Chi-Yu. Roaring Moon. Iron Valiant, Koraidon. I don't have my Miraidon because Jackie has my copy of Violet. And then Walking Wake. Iron Leaves. Hell yeah. Do I have a spare? No. So these are the spare Paradox ones I have, but most of them don't belong to me. Because I traded for these first before I realized, like, oh, I can go in someone else's game. So, like, this is not... I'm not using this Iron Hands. But besides that, that's all those there. I need to get the Dirge in here. I need to fix these two. There's things here to fix, but pretty good for the first pass through. Alright, time to brag more. Here's every unknown. They all belong to me. Every single unknown belongs to me. Well, except these two, apparently. I gotta fix these last two. Every other one unknown belongs to me, though. Because these two weren't in the original 26th. Question mark, exclamation point. I have every color of Vivillon. Lots of trading with different people, but I got them all. And this is the special one. These are the two special ones down here. Oh, Chatot*'s a good one. But yeah, I plan on doing all the Vivillon in because we can get all these now in Scarlet and Violet, and I have all the postcards in Go, so we're gonna be doing that. Game Boy Mark. All right, so this one I'm really proud of. This one's gonna blow you guys away. These ones all have the Game Boy Mark, even though they were not in the Game Boy game which they came from. Let me explain. Here is a Alolan Raichu that has the Game Boy Mark. That means that I took a Pikachu from Red, Blue, and Yellow, transferred it up into Sun and Moon, and then evolved the Pikachu in Sun and Moon, so it has the Game Boy Mark. Super, super niche. Definitely not needed, but I did it. And I'm going to do it with the other ones, too, because, like, here, I have a Primeape here, who has the Game Boy Mark. I'm going to bring this into Scarlet and Violet and make it a, what's the fucker's name? I just passed it. Annihilape, thank you. So this will become an Annihilape with the Game Boy Mark. Here's a Magnezone with the Game Boy Mark, Licky with the Game Boy Mark, Rhyperior, Tangrowth, a Cleavor. So, Hisuian Typhlosion with the Game Boy Mark. Yeah, a lot of these are like very... Didn't realize just now the Toxicity Miku art was fan art. Oh, is it? I was gonna say that they released that very quickly after the last one. Like I thought they were doing them one a day. But yeah, I'm very proud of all these because all these Pokemon here came from the Virtual Console Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal, and I carried them over into weird games to evolve them. So, very proud of all these Pokemon. Okay, Ends Pokemon. If you played Pokemon Black 2, White 2, and you transferred your save data from Pokemon Black and White into Black 2, White 2, you would occasionally encounter Pokemon in the wild that belonged to N from Black 1, White 1. They had a special shiny animation around them when you encountered them. They were very random to find in different areas. But these are all, like, if you look at the trainer belongs to is N. You cannot nickname the Pokemon. You cannot change the Pokemon. They belong to N. I caught them all in Luxury Balls except the Zoroa, which is given to you as a gift. But these are all N's Pokemon from Black 2, White 2. Very rare, very obscure to catch. Very proud of all these. Then we got a whole bunch of blank boxes. Let me skip ahead. Okay. These are mostly unfinished, but Sinnoh forms, Unova forms, Kalos forms, Alola forms, Galar forms, Hisuian forms. Yeah, I need to work on all these. Basically, if it got a form introduced in that game, I started separating it out. So, like, here's all the Alolan Pokemon, the Galarian Pokemon. So, yeah, these are all a mess. I gotta go through these more later on. Here is every single hat Pikachu, and multiple versions of it, too. So, like, the Ash hat, the Hoenn hat, the Sinnoh hat. How did I get the high? Okay, wait. I'll go back to those. Gotta pay attention to Ruby. God. So, I got a Cyndaquil from Gold, Silver, Crystal on the Virtual Console on 3DS. So 3DS Virtual Console, Gold, Silver, Crystal. Took the Cyndaquil, transferred it up all the different games into home, brought the Cyndaquil from there into Legends Arceus, then evolved that Cyndaquil in Legends Arceus into Hisuian Typhlosion. But because, if you check the summary, seems to have first met in the Johto region in the good old days. So that's an original Cyndaquil from Gold, Silver, Crystal, brought up through time and space into Legends Arceus and evolved to get the Typhlosion. Very proud of that one. But I gotta do the Dunsparce, Farigiraf, and Annihilape. I think that's everything I need to do here. These are the Pokemon Home Pokemon. These are Pokemon that Pokemon Home gave out as gifts over time. So they just say they belong to Home when they were given to as a gift. Pokemon Home, Pokemon Home, Pokemon Home, Pokemon Home. This is the Magearna you get for completing a Living Dex inside Home. So back when the Home first came out, I completed the Living Dex, and they give you this Magearna. It's not a shiny Magearna. It's just the original coloring Magearna. Very rare, very hard to get. Yeah, but all these here are just gifts from Home. They all say either Home or Kind King 01, because that's my account name. That's it, nothing too crazy here. And these are all Pikachus that people have traded me from Home. So I got like a German one, a Spanish one. Why do so many of your Pokemon like Sinistes? What? What do you mean? What, Ruby? I'm trying. Explain to me what you're talking about. Use your words. Why did not just read that as Sinisty? Oh, siestas. I'm blind, Ruby. I'm sorry. Loves to eat, loves to eat, loves to eat. Takes plenty of siestas. Ah, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. I'm like, what are you talking about, Sinisty? I had no idea what you were talking about. Okay, here are the event Pokemon. These are Pokemon you got through either events or mystery gifts or GameStop promotions or whatever it may be, but they come in Cherish Balls. That's that red Pokeball you see over on the left-hand side there. So these are all Pokemon in Cherish Balls. Lots of legendaries, lots of mythicals, all event Pokemon. I have like multiple boxes full of event Pokemon. This Gengar, even though it's not in the Cherish Ball, was a GameStop exclusive. It's a shiny one, too. This is the Ash Greninja. Look at all these event Pokemon. And more event Pokemon. Alright. And then these are my extras. So I labeled all these boxes like Ken Blank, Ken Pentagon, I think Ken Cross. These are just all extras I have that have the mark. So this is like a Ken Pentagon box. Here's an Oddish with the Pentagon symbol. Furret with the Pentagon mark. Ladder with the Pentagon mark. These are all just extras in case I ever need to use them for anything. And they're all owned to me. Ken Cross, Ken Galler, more Ken Galler, lots of Ken Galler. Ken Let's Go, and then Go. So I haven't started organizing the Go ones yet, but eventually I'm going to move every Pokemon I have in Pokemon Go on my phone to here. In number order. I just haven't done it yet. But these are all my Pokemon from Go that I transferred to Let's Go first. Do you think you'll get another reward for completing the Living Dex in a couple years? I hope so, but I doubt it. Alright. Here is my next big accomplishment. I have Living Dexes for all the modern Switch games. So, this is Pokemon Let's Go. So, if you go into Pokemon Let's Go, Eevee and Pikachu, here is every Pokemon in the game that I caught in the game. They all have the Pikachu and Eevee mark. One of every Pokemon. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. So, let's go into 30. I got them all. These were all caught in Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. They say Ken or Kendra, because those are the two names I use. Bada bing, bada boom. They're all there. All 150. And the Mew is in my Living Dex. BDSP. Same thing again. Every Pokemon in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl is in here. It's a full Living Dex. They all have the BDSP mark. 1 through 30. 31 through 60. Boom. Boom. Again, every Gen 1, 2, 3, and 4 all caught in BDSP. Even the legendaries. You have to do the stupid fucking underground missions a million times to unlock legendaries. They're all here. They all have the BDSP mark. They all have the BDSP mark. The only exceptions are, here's a Ditto that I named Deoxys, because Deoxys is not in BDSP. It's dumb. Here is a Ditto that I named Spinda. Spinda cannot be transferred from BDSP into Home because of a coding error. You cannot get Spinda from BDSP into Home. Porygon Z? It's fine. It's just another upgraded version of Porygon. It's kind of lackluster, honestly. Um, one, two. There's one more Pokemon like this. Oh, where is it? Was it Jirachi? No, it wasn't Jirachi. Was it just those two? No, it was Celebi. Here's a Ditto that I named Celebi because there's no Celebi in BDSP. So those are the complete BDSP living dexes. It goes all the way up to 493, and then I have all of the forms too. So there's Arceus, and then here are the Rotom Pokemon, the Burmese, the Wormadons, all here. Well, it's like, okay, it's a Porygon. The fact that it evolves from is the dubious disc, but like it's just another Porygon upgrade. Like it's not different enough from Porygon 2. Like it looks plenty different, but it's just oh, more rounded shapes and shit. I don't know. All right. Oh, and these are all the unknown from BDSP. So look, I have the question mark exclamation point here, but these are all the BDSP unknown. Oh, the movement's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Just it's not that much different overall. Okay. The Legends Arceus Living Dex. Here's the Living Dex from Legends Arceus. I have one of every Pokemon from Legends Arceus. And this is where my Enamorus is. I should move this out. I don't want to quite yet. But yeah, I gotta move this Enamorus into its Living Dex spot. But yeah, I have every single Pokemon from Legends Arceus, one of each. And I caught all the unknown again from Legends Arceus. Oh my god. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, okay. I didn't finish this. All the male and female variants. Here is a male Butterfree. Here's a female Butterfree. Can you tell the difference? Let's play a game here. Can you tell the difference between the Butterfree? Yep, the black part. All right. Rattata. Oh, Raticate. Pikachu. Male Pikachu. Female Pikachu. Male Pikachu. Female Pikachu. Yep. Same thing with the Raichu. Oh, here's a good one. Zubat. What's the difference between male Zubat and female Zubat? There is a difference, I assure you. Nope. Same distance. Their little tails are the same distance. Do you give up? Nope, it's their teeth. The male Zubat has much bigger fangs than the female Zubat. If you look, the teeth are different sizes. Yep. But anyway, I'll into this entire game. I'm collecting all the gender differences. So, male and female 1, male and female 2, male and female 3, male and female 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, this was a project I started a while ago. I did not finish it yet. But all these Pokemon have gender differences. All right. Let's move on, shall we? Okay. So these are all trade Pokemon? Yeah, these are Pokemon that I deemed like trash or trade to get rid of. Nothing special there. More trade Pokemon that I don't care about. These are Game Boy marks, which I have no use for, but I have extra ones. Same thing here. More Game Boy marks. Oh, so these are shiny Pokemon that I've gotten through like Wonder Trades or other online shit that I don't want. So if you want a shiny Pokemon, let me know. I don't want these. They don't belong to me. They're not legitimate. Like here's a level 12. Like someone traded their shiny Magikarp from Pokemon Go. I don't want that. Here's a Ladazzle level 100 shiny stealth. This one's from a guy named Free. Because I don't want... I'm going to trade these all away probably on stream. I don't want these. And then these are my extra shinies, where these are all actually mine. I earned all these. I caught all these. These are all legitimately mine. But I have multiples of. So if you want just an extra shiny, I have all these extra shinies here. But these are the trash shinies. All right. So now we're in the shiny living dex. Now this is very incomplete, and I am not working on this. This is like something I keep in the background going. But this is a shiny living dex of every Pokemon in their shiny form. Oh, it ends soon. Don't worry. You can see some of these are just like it's mostly like this is all like blank and not filled out properly. Oh, there's my shiny Applin that I hunted for. And then I have nothing here yet. Yeah, but that's my shiny living dex. It's very empty, but that's it. These are Pokemon with all perfect stats that I got through Wonder Trade. I really have no use for them besides breeding purposes. But they're all here. They're perfect. They have the best stats across the board. So I just made a little box for these guys. If I ever want to breed. And then last we have extra legendaries. Here's a bunch of legendary Pokemon that I just have extras of. That's really all that is. And yeah. So that's my Pokemon home that I worked quite a bit on for a long ass time. A couple months ago, I got like really like hyper focused on it. You added 101 new species. Yay! Alright, what am I missing here? The Dirge. Oh, no. The Sinisty Siesta thing, that's a big, Wait, did I skip? Did I skip my boy Clodsire? Did I fuck up? I did! I fucked up Clodsire! No! Oh no, it's go back. Okay, 1 second. Iris is being a pain. Iris. Ugh, how did I fuck that up? How did I fuck that up? Ay caramba. The Clod. Oh, it wants all the Tauros? Okay, and what? All right, we need to do let's do a little overhaul here. Cause I fucked this up now. $979, $981. Yep, I missed $980. Everything gets moved over by 1. How did I forget the Clod? How did I forget the Clod of all Pokemon? He's one of my new favorite boys. How did I forget him? Where's the Clod? Did I pass him? There he is. The Clod. Okay, now everything's in order. Alright, sounds good, Ruby. I'll be here for a little while longer before I head out. Need some blank spaces to mess around with. This will work nicely. That is everything. Let's see if Iris needs to come back in. Go on, good girl. All right, what are we missing here? The Titan Pokemon and the Bulls. Okay. God, it's amazing how laggy home feels now. It's so bad. Alright, that's everything there. Should move all these into the event Pokemon. My shinies. Mightiest marks. And then random garbage. I'm still missing 2 of the bowls. Interesting. Alrighty, what do we do next? Go back and get that dirge out of here. It's my good dirge. That's where my Iron Hands goes eventually. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Overquill and Enamorous there. Skeletor's there. Let me see if I have all these in my notes. Yep, Overquill and Enamorous. Skeletor. Iron Hands. And here I'm missing Surfetched, Runegregas, Cubfu, Regieleki, Regidrago, Glacier, Spectier, and I have the Calyrex. Not too bad there. The real big thing is moving the shield guys over. Because shield, I have a perfect home deck. I have a perfect living dex in a shield. The only hiccup being these two. There's the Zamazenta. It's my team right there. And the transfer-only Pokemon. Alternate forms. Isle of Armor. Crown. Is this the Dadazarud? No, it's normal Zarud. Crown Tundra. There's Dadazarud. And then all the Pikachu hats. And the original birds. Bunch of perfect Pokemon. The Alcremie collection. These are all special ones. Yeah, like I worked so hard on my shield collection. I don't want to tear it apart. But I gotta. Alright, we won't do that now, but... we gotta start cleaning out our boxes, though, for, Teal Mask. Alright, what are we trading away here? Look at all these Dunsparces I don't want. Goodbye, Dunsparce. Goodbye, Dunsparce. Goodbye, Dunsparce. And these are all the ones we want to keep. And these are all randos, right? Yeah, we don't want any of these. Goodbye. Here's more to Dunsparce. We're gonna get rid of these Psyducks too. Because I was hunting Psyduck for Jackie for forever. These all randos. These are randos. Anything good here? No. Get out of here, randos. Alright. Boom. Extra paradoxes. Hey, 8 cents. How's it going, dude? Forms. Empty, empty. Let's get rid of the Psyducks. And this is me, right? These are mine. Right in there. Beautiful. Look at all that free space we have now. Let's move all these into their proper spots. My day was okay. It was a very boring day working from home, so I did not do much today. And then I'm like, you know what? I feel pretty okay. Let's get in a quick stream because it's been a while since I've been streaming, since Go Fest and my accident and whatnot. So here I am once again. I'm falling to pieces every time. You know how it goes. How was your first day of school? Did you have a good day of school? Your last day of school? As good as school can be, I hear that. Rework some classes. Which classes aren't gelling with you? Alright. Let's jump over to Scarlet. Get some organization done. Well, that's happening. I'm going to use Pokemon Home on my phone. Musical theater? Wait, you have an entire class of musical theater? It's not just like after school musical theater elective? It's a musical theater class. Well, that's kind of cool. Doesn't say the owner, does it? Meh. You're not cut for it. Have you done theater before, Carl, or? I don't think you have, but I could be wrong. Nope, okay. $24. I thought that this class would be an intro, but he said next week I'm going to perform a whole solo in front of the... Oh yeah, if you're not used to that, that's a big jump right there. 'That's definitely not an intro class. They have you doing a solo performance like that. You, what's coming next? What do you mean? Oh, hydrate. Thank you, Grim. I could get early dismissal, but then I can't join any clubs. I always prefer clubs over early dismissal, but depends on what you want to do. What kind of clubs do you want to join? I'll teach you to both water enough. Grim, you're scaring me. You want to join the yearbook? What would you do for yearbook? Would you be taking photos, like organizing the book itself, or no more Mountain Dew Code Red? But that's the only way I hydrate. Man, Code Red is good though. Is Pincurchin new? No, right? No, it's not. Greedent's not new. Knacklestack is new. Who's next? I know my mom wants me to join a club before I finish school. You should definitely join a club. Extracurriculars look really good on college resumes too. Hey, Joshy. Just getting things organized in home and whatnot before the DLC comes out. You missed it, Josh. I showed off all my Pokemon Home stuff before. You would have been very impressed. If you want, I'll go back and show you because I'm that proud of it. Okay, we're going back to it. 1 second. Oh, 8 cents. If your friends are doing yearbook, that makes sense why you'd want to be part of that, so you can stick with your friend group. No, it's not gonna log in because I'm on my phone. Okay. I'll do a very quick version here for you, Joshy. Because Josh, you already know what I was doing, so you can just see the fruits of my labor. Can scroll back up. Did I miss a hydrate? Thank you, Grim. Okay. I'll go through this relatively quickly because I already showed this off and Josh knows what I did. All right. Here is my perfected living dex. If you see here, all these Pokemon are owned to me. They all say Ken. They all have the Game Boy mark. That means they're all from the Virtual Console, red, blue, and yellow. I have them all. I'm going to go through them kind of quickly as you can see. But these all came from red, blue, and yellow on the Virtual Console. You can't own a Pokemon. I'm the OT. I'm the original trainer for these Pokemon. They are my friends. But again, all Game Boy mark, all my name, all me, all Ken. Nice and clean. That one's Kenny, but you know what I mean. Wait, does that not have the... Oh! Fuck. Okay. I did not move my Ammonite up yet into here. I think Ammonite and Amistar, right? Yeah. I did not move those two yet. The Kabutops is done, but the Kabuto is my Pokemon Go Kabuto. So, the fossils aren't done yet. I completely forgot about that. So, ignore that. That's not perfect yet. Everything else, though... Everything else, though, is perfect. Those besides the Mew. I have it written down. I have a notepad full of all the changes I have to make. For this demonstration. And the Mew isn't perfect either. The Mew is from Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. I need to do the glitch to get the actual Mew from the Game Boy games. Moving on. All of the Johto Pokemon. Again, owned to Ken, Game Boy mark. Owned to Ken and the Game Boy mark. Boom. And there's the Mew. So... Gold and Silver are completely done. I've completely done Gold and Silver. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. These are all completely wrong. Don't look at these at all. These are a mess because I have not gone back to Ruby and Sapphire, Emerald yet. They are all owned to me, but they're not from Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. I'll show you what I mean. Here's a Trico from the Johto region. This is a Heart Gold Silver Trico. This is a Kalos Grovyle. Here's a Hoenn Sceptile. This is one of my OG ones. Hoenn Torchic, Hoenn Combuskin, but a Kalos Blaziken. Hoenn Mudkip, Hoenn Marshtomp, Hoenn Swampert. So I need to go through these and clear out the ones that are not correct. So, Gen 3 and Gen 4 are super messy. Like, I need to... Wait, oh yeah. Like, this Swampert doesn't even belong to me. It belongs to someone named Tom. It's on my list of things I have to fix. I have to go back and get a good Swampert from Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. So, ignore all of Gen 3. Ignore all of Gen 4. I have them all here, but ignore them. Because I know they're not perfect. Gen 4 is pretty close, though. Deoxys? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. I have a Deoxys here, but it's a... It's a Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Deoxys, but I want the real thing. And then same thing. Gen 4 is messy, so don't look at Gen 4. It's all over the place with Kens and Kennys. All different markings. Gen 3 and Gen 4 need the most work here. But my Gen 5 is perfect. Every Gen 5 Pokemon I have here is from Unova, owned to me. Gen 5 is perfect. I'll go through them real quick, but like you can see, they're all Kens. They all have no marks because Gen 5 was the last game with no origin mark. So they all say no marks. They all belong to me. That's how you can tell they're Gen 5 because no marks. Huzzah. And like things like the Keldeo, the Meloetta, and the Genesect, you can't be the original trainer to these three from Gen 5. So Win 2013, SPR 2013, Plasma, Womp. Annoying, but honestly, I'd rather have the originals than be the trainer to them. Did I tell you I'm casually playing on my 2 Pokewalkers? You are not. Are you actually playing with the Pokewalkers? For all that, like, nonsense exclusive stuff? Oh my god. Josh, every time I think I'm playing this in a much hardcore way than you are, you do shit like this. Ugh. Alright. Moving along, my Gen 6 is perfect and done. They all have the Pentagon mark. They're all owned to Ken. Again, pretty proud of this one. And again, same problem here. You get to Diancie, Hoopa, and Volcanion. They're owned to the 3. October 2014. Alexander and Helen. Gen 6, easy peasy. Gen 7, let's go. Perfect. All owned to Ken. All with the cross mark. Good old Helen. I'm telling you, Josh, this is what I was doing a couple months ago when I was like texting you about Pokemon every single day. I was hyper focusing on this, waiting for Tears of the Kingdom. But yep, all Ken, all cross marks, just perfect. I think we're hitting the exceptions in a second here. Yep. Marshadow being Mount Tensei. Zeraora being Felicity. But besides that, perfect. Perfect. Alright, next up we got Meltan and Melmetal. Both owned to Ken with the Go mark, because they're only available with Pokemon Go. I made sure to put them into Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu first, and then catch them, so they said Ken and not Kind King 01. Got him. Alright. Sword and Shield is mostly perfect. There's a couple gaps here. But they're all owned to me. All with the Galar mark. Here is Surfetched and Runegregas. I just have not moved them over yet from my Sword and Shield, but I do have them. Same thing here with my Cubfu, my Regidrago, my Regieleki, and the 2 horses. I have them all. I just haven't moved them over yet. But I got them all. All Ken, all me. This is Kendra, because this is when I started doing the female trainer, naming it Kendra. But it's still part of the me series of stuff. Yeah, Kendra, Calyrex, stuff like that. Alright. Weirdeer, Cleavor, Ursaluna, Basculegion, Sneasler. I have not moved over my Overquill or my Namoris. My Overquill and my Namoris are the only two missing here, but I have them. I just have not moved them over yet. Skeledirge is just in my party, so I don't have him in here yet. But here are all the Paldean Pokemon. Again, these are all mine. I need to show you. Here's Iron Hands. He's in my party, so he's not here right now. And here is my Miraidon. Jackie has my copy of Violet, so I do not have my Miraidon yet. But besides that, everything owned to me. All of the Paradox Pokemon are in Luxury Balls, just as well as a little, like, little extra bonus. Again, they all own to me. Went to someone else's game to catch them all. Got them all. All the Unknown. Got them. All the Vivione. Got them. Oh, so Josh, this is what I was telling you about. This is one of my bigger projects. These are all the Game Boy Mark Pokemon. Pokemon that should not have the Game Boy Mark, but have the Game Boy Mark. Here's an Alolan Raichu that has the Game Boy Mark. Because I took a Pikachu from Red, Blue, Yellow, brought it up into Sun and Moon, and evolved it. Same thing with this Cleavor and this Porygon Z and all these Pokemon. They all have the Game Boy Mark because they're all from the original Virtual Console games brought up. I have to do the Primeape, the Girafarig, and the Dunsparce still. Yeah, but like if I put... here's the thing, if I put Raichu in the Raichu spot, it's a Alolan Raichu. And like Electivire, like they don't... like it says like... yeah, but like how do you like... because some of these are different forms, like Hisuian Typhlosion, Galarian Weezing, Alolan Marowak, Alolan Exeggutor. Oh yeah, like these ones, the Gen 4 ones might be okay, but like... it creates a weird gap. Oh, Josh, I had that too, don't worry. We're coming up to that. But these are just all the extra Game Boy marks. Here are all of N's Pokemon that you find in Black 2, White 2 when you sync your game data. They all belong to N. You cannot nickname them. And they all have a special shiny animation, like a weird green animation when you encounter the Pokemon in the wild in Black 2, White 2. All of N's Pokemon. Some blank spots. These are all incomplete, but Sinnoh forms, Unova forms, Kalos forms, Alola forms, Galar forms, Hisuian forms. They're not complete, but I started organizing these. Basically every game that started getting forms got put here. These all need a lot of work. I haven't, yeah, all my Alcremies are in Sword and Shield. They're not in Home yet, but I do have the Alcremies. Here's all the Hat Pikachus. Lots of extras of them. Here are all the gift Pokemon you get from Pokemon Home, including the original colored Magearna. Not shiny, but the original colored. Those are all the gift Pokemon. These are all event Pokemon. They all have Cherish Balls, or they have like they all came from events. More event Pokemon. More event Pokemon. And then these are my extras. We're like, so it says Ken Blank because these are Pokemon that are owned to me but have no mark because they came from Gen 5 or earlier. So Ken Blank means no. Ken Blank means Gen 5 or earlier. Then Ken Pentagon. They belong to me, but they have the Pentagon mark. Ken Pentagon. Pentagon, 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 Pentagon. Pentagon. Cross. So from Alola. Cross, 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 cross. Galar, Galar, Galar. Galar, 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 Galar. Galar, Galar. Let's go. And then from Pokemon Go itself, Pokemon Go, Pokemon Go, Pokemon Go. I have not I'm going to make a living Pokemon Go dex eventually. I just have not done it yet. I'll do that eventually once Pokemon Go gets all cut up. Because as of right now, it'd just be a lot of blank spots. And then here are my living dexes per game. So let's go Pikachu and Eevee. They all have the Pikachu and Eevee mark. They belong to Ken or Kendra. Living dex, all four. Sorry, I did not realize the time. But yeah, let's go 1 through 30, 31 through 60, 61 through 90, 91 through 120, 121 through 150. So every Pokemon from Let's Go. Got them all. That's a blank spot. BDSP. Every Pokemon from BDSP with the BDSP mark. So Gen 1, 2, 3, and 4. Plus, at the very end here, all the forms of Rotom, the forms of Burmy, and the Shadowless Gastrodons. The only exceptions here are the following. This is a Ditto that I named Deoxys, because there's no BDSP Deoxys. This is a Ditto that I named Spinda, because due to a coding error, you cannot move Spinda into BDSP. I mean, from BDSP into home. And here is a Ditto named Celebi, because Celebi is not in BDSP. Fuck my life. I hate it. I really hate it. All right, moving along. Oh yeah, and here's all the unknown from BDSP as well. I caught them all. Because why not? Legends Arceus. Here's the complete living dex of Legends Arceus. This is where my Enamorus is. Either I have to catch a second one or move this one over for the living dex. Cause fuck my life. No. That's all the Legends ones. And then I also got all the unknown in Legends as well. Oh, don't get me started on the forms, Joshy. Yeah, my other unknowns were from the original games. That's everything there. I told you about this one too, Josh. The male and female gender differences decks. So the way I have this lined up is male, female, male, female, male, female. Male, female, male, female. So I got a lot of holes here, but not too bad, honestly. Yeah. So that's my male and female living decks. These are all trade. I'm gonna trade all these over into GTS. These are all trades. These are all trade. Extra Game Boy marks I don't need. More Game Boy marks. More Game Boy marks. These are shinies that I'm getting rid of. Because they're like illegitimate. Like here's a level 100 shiny Ladazzle, perfect from Stealth. Here's a Ditto, shiny Ditto in a Beast Ball that says free that has Pokerus. Like all this nonsense here. Just gonna get rid of all these. So those are my trash shinies. These are my extra shinies. These are all legitimate shinies caught by me. But these are just extras that I have. And then we get into the living shiny decks. It's very incomplete, but it's the same as my living decks, just the shiny version. Hey, Cousin Thomas. How's it going? Again, just so many gaps here, but it's what you expect. I have not moved over any of my Gen 9 shinies yet. So yeah, that's the shiny living decks. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I have to work a lot harder on the shiny living decks. These are random Pokemon with perfect stats that I got through like Wonder Trade and whatnot. I probably should get rid of them, but I still have them. They're all perfect. So they're good for breeding and trade nonsense. I'm not either, but I might. I don't know. And then these are just extra legendaries that I have from various games and whatnot. A lot of these like are Wonder Trade ones too. Like I don't know who Draco is. I don't know who Rio is. But they're extra legendaries because legendaries you shouldn't throw away. And yeah, and then we're back to start. That's my Pokemon home right now. Yeah. Again, in Gen 3 and Gen 4 need a lot of work, but Gen 1's pretty much done. Gen 2's completely done. 3 and 4 need work. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all done, really. And then I gotta organize forms and stuff. But yeah, not too bad for not too bad for in prep for the DLC. I've been meaning to do a home stream for a while, and I figured since the DLC is less than a week away, it's a good idea to go through things and start organizing. But yeah, I need to go because I am like 8 minutes late for something. So thank you guys for checking out this short Pokemon stream. I'll be back hopefully soon. I was feeling like just okay enough to like let me stream. It's been a little bit, but hopefully I'll definitely be back by DLC day, but I don't know what I'll be doing between now and then. We shall see. All right. Good later. Goodbye, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.